What's up with it? You watching the Bang Bomber TV. And yeah, we about to check out this video from the YouTube channel The Urban Air. And the title is Azealia Banks reacts to Chrisean Rock getting pregnant by Offset. Yeah, man, that's a fool with it, man. Thought they was trolling with this narrative they been trying to push, but man, it seemed like they really pushing it though. Talking about Chrisean Jr. is Offset's son. Yeah, man, they wilding out with that one, man, for real though. Yeah, man, it is allegations that they messed around out there or something. Or it is they messed around at Cardi B house though while Cardi B was gone, and she left like an earring behind or something. You know what I mean? I don't know, man. Personally, man, I don't think Chrisean Jr. is Offset's son, though, to be honest, you know what I mean? But yeah, man, let's check out the video and see what they talking about.
Chrisean Rock hooked up with Offset.
Exactly right. And
I'm just wondering why any sane man, especially a married, famous, rich man, would mess with Chrisean Rock at this point.
and Cardi's called to clear it up. Offset and Cardi was separated. So when she called me, she wasn't in a frenzy. She wasn't crying. She wasn't all hyper. She wasn't any of that. She was like, yo, Wack, I really don't know what's going on. But, you know, I'm seeing things. I'm getting tagged to things. It's really not my business because we're separated at that time. And I think she came out after the fact and kind of announced that. Like, I'm not really caught up in that because we're separated.
Are they still separated?
Well, I don't know what they are now, but
Hold up.
I ain't gonna lie, Vlad clueless, man. Y'all know them crazy girls got that good, man. You know what I mean? For real, but it's a possibility it might turn dangerous. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, it might lead to a few broken windows, flat tires, scratch paint, and various other things.
Not Chrisean Rock getting exposed for getting pregnant by Offset. Baby, people weren't lying when they said these folks in Hollywood are just taking turns sleeping with each other. So it turns out that Blueface actually wasn't tripping when he refused to claim Junior as his, because word in the street is Junior's actually Offset's baby. Apparently, Blue knew Chrisean was getting her back blown by someone else when they were together, but he just didn't know it was Offset. Cardi, on the other hand, knew about the affair and actually just confirmed it. And as if things couldn't possibly get any worse, Azealia Banks also stepped into the chat and clowned Cardi for allowing Chrisean to break her marriage. Blueface was actually the one who first exposed Chrisean and Offset's affair all the way back in 2023 when she got on Instagram and told her fans that she was going to remove that ridiculous tat of him from her neck. This pissed Blue all the way off, and he made this tweet accusing her of sleeping with Offset. Being tatted on a was not a flex. You literally slept with Cardi B's husband a couple weeks ago. I'm tired of guys looking at me while they sleeping with you. Get the rest of them gone ASAP, please. As expected.
Man, I ain't gonna lie, that ain't honorable right there, man. Blueface, what you doing snitching, man? For real, though. Yeah, man, that ain't like going to jail snitching, but that's still snitching, though, man. For real, though.
Offset quickly got on his page to deny it, but no one believed a word he was saying. This man is literally a serial cheater who sleeps with any woman that dares to breathe around him. Why will people believe? And he said, I ain't never talk or touch that lady. Real talk, man. You need some help? Chrisean also denied it, claiming that the reason Blue was crashing out was because she found gay videos on his phone. You just crashing out making up-ish. Let's talk about how I saw gay videos in your recent search history. That's why I honestly got the tattoo cover up, bro. I had zesty guy on my face, dude. Nothing wrong with being bisexual. Just let a girl know before she fall in love, weirdo. Not Chrisean making up baseless DL allegations to distract people from the fact that she was sleeping with someone's husband. Anyway, Blue went on to post more receipts, including dates and places that Chrisean and Offset met at. So, you ain't F. Cardi husband, November 10th at 4 a.m. at the house in LA. I'm making this up. Tried to keep you secret, but you keep popping it on these apps. I'ma only state facts every time. Blue actually was.
I ain't gonna lie, they could have just been doing this for like social media or something, you know what I mean? They definitely with the trolling and crazy antics for views and stuff like that. I think they thrive more on drama than like they music and stuff, to be honest. I don't think Chrisean really meet the standards, but who knows, man? Maybe he got a little tipsy or something that night, you know what I mean?
Wasn't lying, because on November 10th, Chrisean and Offset were spotted in LA together for French Montana's birthday party. so there's a chance they linked after the party.
That was
I'm
a
not
pity
saying that's
party
what
then.
happened, but from what Blue said, the timeline
Happy
matches
birthday.
perfectly. And get this, y'all. Just days after Blue spilled all that tea, Cardi hopped on Live and announced she and Offset were done. She also admitted she already knew about the whole Chrisean Offset mess, but she didn't even bother investigating because she was over him anyway.
I've been single for a minute now. I know today has been an eventful day. I don't pay mind to none of that. Like I don't care about none of that. I don't want you to put me none of that. I don't know if y'all been getting clues from me for my life. I mean, I don't know if you guys been getting clues from me for my lives or from my stories when I put some certain music or find my own followings. When it comes for today's events and stuff, I don't know if it's true. I don't think it's true. I don't care to find out because I've been single for a minute now, but I have been afraid to like, I'm not afraid. I just don't know how like to tell the world.
Right after this, Chrisean
I ain't gonna lie, that's crazy though. She just like announced she pregnant, you know what I mean? Pregnant by like a football player or something. But I ain't gonna lie, man, he got like fruity allegations around. Yeah, with his allegations, kind of hard to see that as a win, you know what I mean? For real.
Sean got into it with her best friend, Janet, and Janet confirmed Chrisean and Offset's affair.
Home wrecker. So it's like, you try to home wreck Cardi B because you want to be like her. So it's like, what did you say? You left your earring or your ring on purpose so Cardi could see it? Oh yeah, that's when I went all out. That's when I was like, we committing adultery now? Oh girl, that's not God. That's how I knew how to cut people off. And I didn't even go that day because she kept saying, I'm gonna go da da da. And I was like, no, why? I love Cardi. Why would you do that? No. And then what the happened? We all looking for Chrisean and this bitch over there. And she left us. And I was like, damn, you left us for some that's not even yours and that's Mary.
As if this wasn't bad enough, Chrisean's sister, Chastity, also said Chrisean left her to babysit Junior so she could run off to Offset's house while Cardi was out of town. Apparently, Cardi's kids were around and they saw Offset sneaking Chrisean into the house. Tell Cardi B it's true. I was a babysitter one night too. While Blue was at the house sleeping, I had Junior while Chrisean went to see you-know-who. I have pictures and screenshots of the night Blue was sleeping at the house while she snuck out. Offset, how can you even do that to your queen? And she was around your daughter before, shaking my effing head. And just when we thought this mess couldn't get any crazier, it's now being alleged by folks close to Chrisean that Junior is actually Offset's kid. It turns out that she and Offset were sneaking around even before Junior was born.
Man.
According to sources, Blue knew she was sleeping around, and that's why he didn't want to claim Junior. A lot of people, including Azealia Banks, wasted no time in clowning Cardi for this, because for a long time, people warned her about Offset, but she thought they were hating. In fact, Azealia is one of the people who warned Cardi that Offset was just out to embarrass her. She tried to warn Cardi about Offset was in 2022, when Offset interrupted Cardi's Rolling Loud performance to apologize to her after he was caught cheating for the 1 millionth time. Azealia wasn't here for this, and she tweeted, I think it's messed up that men think it's okay to desecrate her workspace with their opinions of what she should be doing. No clue why they think it's okay to just barge in on women when they feel like it. If it were the other way around, they would be bashing the woman, saying she's no good, calling her a 304, etc., etc. But since it's the man, they expect it to be accepted as part of his hip-hop persona, and everyone will rush to defend them. Cardi didn't take this warning seriously because prior to this, she and Azealia had multiple feuds online. So she thought this was just Azealia hating as usual. The whole time, Azealia was just telling her the truth. Now she lost Offset to Chrisean of all people, and he even had a whole baby on her.
He's blaming me for what Blueface is doing. I didn't agree with Blueface for what he did.
What did Blueface do?
Well, he posted, I don't know if it was text messages, pictures, I don't know what it was, right? Of Offset and Rock, Chrisean, around. Because in his head, I can stop it, but I can't stop nothing I don't know about, right? Blueface is pissed off. He's on his mission. He want to be part of the circus. I'm gonna let his ass join the circus. So now, I'm learning other things, right? So I'm all ready to fight with Blueface to try to at least control this fire. Yo, don't. And she so I'm telling nephew, look, out of respect of Cardi because I don't want no backlash going to her because she's telling me I don't got nothing to do with none of this. Like, he's single, I'm single, right? Just leave it alone, brother. She came in and helped your career, for real. You know what I mean? The Tatiana song, the video, everything she did for us. So out of respect to her, she ain't got nothing to do with it. Is anything she's feeling what you feel if we got to put her somewhere, right, Andy?
Chrisean also later appeared on Jason Lee's show, and when she was asked about it, this is what she had to say.
Blueface went online and made this wild allegation that went viral that said that you and Offset had slept together behind Cardi's back. You haven't talked about it. Cardi hasn't talked about it.
She responded and said she didn't know if it was true or not, and she said that's me and him is broken up. That's
Right.
what she said.
Right.
As y'all can see, Chrisean didn't deny the rumors, but she also didn't confirm it. And this makes people believe it even more than she really did sleep with Offset. If Junior is really Offset's kid, then we all owe Blue an apology. One person said, I knew Junior wasn't Blueface's when he made her take the lie detector test. And she failed. The boy doesn't look like Blueface. Another person said, wait, why didn't Cardi jump Chrisean for messing with Offset, but got them other girls jumped at the club? Shaking my head, Cardi's so scared of Chrisean, but now I want to know your thoughts. What do you think of Chrisean allegedly sleeping with Offset? And do you really believe that Junior is Offset's baby? Let me know your
Yeah, man, that's a fool with it, man. Yeah, I don't know, man. There's a big possibility they probably didn't crep or something, but I think it's a big possibility they was just clout chasing too, man. Chrisean and Blueface definitely known for the clout chasing, and Wack known for lying, making up narratives. So yeah, man, say they definitely from a camp of people that make up narrative. Even the game been caught lying a few times, you know what I mean? Talk about he rolled what up gangster for 50. A lie actually sound good, but was a lie though, you know what I mean? I think they from a camp of good liars, so it's a big possibility they lying, you know what I mean? I think if Offset and Chrisean did sleep together, I don't think Chrisean Jr. is Offset baby though, for real though, you know what I mean? Maybe that other dude that was running around talking about it was his baby, you know, the one that got taken out in Philly or whatever, you know what I mean? Or Boston, Baltimore, or whatever, you know what I mean? Maybe it's his baby, you know what I mean? But and again, man, maybe none of them the daddy, you know what I'm saying? But yeah, man, let me know who y'all think the daddy is in the comments. Like, share, and subscribe. You watching the Baby Mama TV. Thanks for watching. Thanks for supporting. Until next time. All right.